That graphic is absolutely staggering. Wow.
So are they the worst team in Manchester United's history?
No.
Depends on how far you want to go back, isn't it? I mean,
History.
He said history.
History is history.
Well, all right, then,
The answer
yeah,
is no. They've had some bad teams.
Premier League history?
Not Premier League. It might be Premier League history, obviously.
Not
yes.
sure. Those teams Fergie set out with weren't very good. But
What, initially?
They beat this one.
No.
Even Fergie's last title-winning team would beat
It's
this
the worst-
one.
it's the worst-
title winning. I'm
it's
talking
the worst
Fergie's
Premier League.
first 5 seasons.
Yeah, it's the worst
On a point
Premier
of
League
accuracy, let me tell you this: this is not the worst team to have played
No,
for
it's not.
Manchester United. That team got relegated,
Yeah, exactly.
and Tommy Dock was the man who was in charge of finding a new way forward for Manchester United, and did so. The team that Dock created was sensational.
No.
So Amorim's wrong, as I say, on a point of accuracy, but actually saying it,
Yeah. But I mean, I was just trying to think.
He-
Yeah.
he ever went there.
Talk about Manchester United, Fulham. Has there ever been a time when these two have gone into battle or go to play tonight, right? That Fulham have been the favourites? I can't remember ever. Ever.
no,
In Premier League history, I can't remember ever. Manchester United would have been favourites to win
trying
this
to
game.
think if they were in the second division when United were, but even then they wouldn't have been favourites.
No, they wouldn't.
Dock's team would have swept them.
Yeah, and that's where United are. That they're going into this game and Fulham are favourites to win it.
I agree with you. I think the rebuild is a bigger job for Amorim than what he expected. There's been a big debate about what he said. I don't actually mind it. I think it would do a lot of things good. I think
he apologised and said,
Well, I
I
think
shouldn't have said that. So
because
I
of the
guess
fallout
he
from it.
later felt, or someone pointed out to him, that really wasn't very helpful.
because of the fallout and because of what he did and because everyone's a little bit temperamental and it's Man United and all that. But I don't mind it in the sense of it's gonna. He needs a response. We spoke about a response before with Aston Villa having lost to Monaco. He needs a response from his players, and he needs to find out who he wants to keep, who's up for the battle, who's up for the challenge.
Clearly, none of them, if they're the worst team in Manchester United's history.
It's a big statement. I agree. I don't have a problem with it, to be honest.
I think he was wrong. I think he was wrong. I don't.
What's he going to do?
Hold on. There's two things here.
Okay.
One thing is saying it to them in the dressing room and going on and listening to them and calling them the worst team that he can remember in Manchester United's history is fine. I don't mind that. That's in the dressing room. The players know. He's told them. Putting it out in the public domain, not right for me.
Is that
Not right for me.
I mean, doing it in the dressing room and doing it in the public is if you're looking at it from an egotistical point of view, I think being in the public is going to hurt them more, isn't it? I mean, you don't want to be a player at Man United.
Jason, you're basing your view on
What?
players responding to that kind of thing. That they don't anymore. You don't appeal to their fighting nature. You hurt their feelings. That's the world we live in now.
But we'll see, won't we? We'll see what happens now. And he's got to get a lot of players out of that football club as well. You know, he needs to get rid.
One thing saying that to who, where.
Who's going to buy them? There's Rashford. Take
He's just
Rashford.
labelled them the
Rashford.
worst
Who's going to
in
pay
history.
Rashford? What is it? 360,000 allegedly he's on.
Who wants to buy players that he doesn't fancy and has already told everybody are hopeless?
Maybe players don't want to be associated with being the worst team in Man United's history. and
Maybe
they
there's
feel
another
like
reason. Maybe
they
he's trying to
might
get
wanna
himself out.
and
Maybe
get
he's
off.
trying to get the
Yeah,
sack.
and the thing is, as Kesey said, who's he going to attract to the worst team in Manchester United's history?